Rabbi Daniel Lapin.
And I'm Susan Lapin.
And we're here to enlist your support for the American Alliance of Jews and Christians that for nearly 20 years now has been building bridges between Jews and Christians, working together to strengthen those Judeo-Christian Bible-based values that not only built civilization, but have preserved it and made civilization around the world a place that is safe for Jews, Christians, and everybody else.
The American Alliance of Jews and Christians makes possible our work. It lets us send out our weekly thought tools, our Ask the Rabbi, film our TV show, Susan's Musings. This year we even added a practical parenting column because we know that the next generation is terribly important.
It also makes it possible for us to have appearances in cities around the country. This last year, about 20 or 25 appearances. We're hoping to increase that in more cities during the coming year ahead.
And over the past few years, it's actually gone beyond the borders of the United States because the world is getting smaller and all our countries affect everything that's going on in other countries. So my husband has spoken now in Ireland, in England, in Asia. I'm missing some, I know Switzerland. And we'd like to expand that more. We'd like to make it possible to be in more places in America and around the world.
But it's very exciting because one of the things we realized early on is that the War of Independence that made the United States possible was really fueled by the passion from the pulpits of colonial churches. And when slavery was abolished in the 19th century, both in the United Kingdom and in the United States, that again was the result of what we think of as the second great religious reawakening. And we want the American Alliance of Jews and Christians to be at the forefront of what we see as the third great religious awakening.
In addition to new and more speaking engagements, one of the projects we are really excited about is reissuing my husband's groundbreaking book, America's Real War. When this came out in the early 1900s, it was the first time that Jews and Christians, believing Jews and Christians, joined together to say we may have different theologies, but we share values. There is so much. Do you know there's not a word about Islam in the book? There are so many things. We just regained the rights so that we can publish a reprint, but it needs to be updated. We hope with your help, we'll be able to do that.
And we hope very much that we'll have a chance to meet you at one of the AAJC events around the country. You may be interested in becoming involved in some of the local chapters that'll be forming during the coming year. At any rate, November the 27th, this coming Tuesday, is a very special Giving Tuesday. And donations on that day through Facebook or PayPal are going to be matched. Obviously, we are very grateful for your gifts year-round. We wouldn't be able to do our work without you, and we couldn't possibly adequately express how thankful we are for all you've done for the American Alliance of Jews and Christians over the last 20 years. We're looking forward to an absolutely fabulous 2019 of enormous progress.
And we just have an exciting, for those people who do donate on November 27th, which is Giving Tuesday, whether it is through Facebook, and you can find the American Alliance of Jews and Christians on Facebook, or through any other means. If you're in the United States, we're going to do a drawing and send somebody who donates on that day an income abundance set. If you're not in the United States, we'll be sending out a downloads of our Genesis Journey set. So that's a great day to donate, even though we appreciate your donations any time of year.
Please connect with us on social media. There is an AAJC, an American Alliance of Jews and Christians page on Facebook, and that's a really good way to find out whether and when we'll be in your city or in your neighborhood with an AAJC event. So join us there and connect with us through Facebook and also, of course, on our website at aajc.org.
Where you can always get the latest podcast and all of our writings and our teachings.
Thank you very much again. We so much appreciate your past support and are grateful for anything that your heart leads you to do for the American Alliance of Jews and Christians this coming week. Thank you so much.